Hello there everyone, it's Steve from $1 Million Destiny, and what I'm going to talk to you about today is a brand new program that's coming up. It's due to go into pre-launch later this evening. It's the 25th of March here in the UK, and it's called MeCoin, as you can see on the screen. MeCoin is a Bitcoin trading program that gives you a 5% daily return on your investment. Okay, that includes the return of investment as well, and it lasts for 30 days. So in total, net value is 150% over 30 days. There are some charges involved in that, so it does reduce the net value slightly, but I'm going to go through all that with you now with a basic presentation that's been put together. Okay, so let's flip over to that now. Okay, so as I said, this is a basic presentation. The company's not even in pre-launch, so we're just here to give you some information basically. Also, you will see as we run through this, the figures are in dollar values, but it's now been decided that the company will work in Bitcoin value. Okay, so I will have a slightly different image to put up here for you to show you how that works. So as you can see, the daily earnings, there are 7 different investment packages based on the value you invest, and the company charges a fee for those when you start up. Okay, so the $1,000 package as it was had a $50 fee attached to it. Okay, so that's the figure as it was. If you bear with me, there we go, we'll pop this up instead. Okay, so the investments now, as companies decided to switch to Bitcoin because of the Bitcoin value dropping, so that your actual rate of return doesn't drop as well, because of the value of the actual Bitcoin dropping. So you're now looking at basically investment of 0.12, 0.325, 0.53, 1.05, 3.1 and 10.2. Now they actually include your fees. Okay, so the way I'm looking at that is it's 0.1 with a 0.02 fee, 0.3 with a 0.025 fee, 0.5 with a 0.03 fee, 1 Bitcoin with a 1.05 fee, 3 Bitcoin with a 0.1 Bitcoin fee, and 10 Bitcoin with a 0.2 Bitcoin fee. Okay, let's scroll back down through this here. So the company pays you, as I said before, 5% returns on your capital daily for 30 days. So if you invest 1 Bitcoin, you'll get 5% of that daily, which it shows up on here again. Invest 1 Bitcoin, daily commission is going to be 0.05. The withdrawal fee for that is 0.0025. So that means daily you would net 0.0475. Okay, so at the moment, I mean, if Bitcoin was $1,000, that would be $47.50. Okay, monthly income on your 1 Bitcoin is 1.42 Bitcoin, which gives you a profit of 0.375, and that runs out a profit of 35.71% in 30 days. Okay, from that you can choose to do what you like. Okay, because as this is paid automatically into your Bitcoin wallet daily, you can just take the money and run if you want to, and just have done with a 35.71% profit, and you're away, safe. Your seed is back in your wallet on about the 22nd day in total, so your last 8 days are where your profit comes from. If you decide to repurchase another package, then obviously you'll earn more profit depending on which package you decide you go with at a later date, but that's entirely up to you. What we've got to remember with online businesses, there's risk in everything. Okay, now MeCoin will be showing us twice weekly live trades. Okay, so the great thing about that is we can see that it's actually legit, live and direct, twice weekly, but they won't be starting until the business actually opens on the 16th of April, I think it is. Pre-launch starts tonight for anyone that wants to join with a 1.05 package or more, which gives you a chance to position yourself high up in the binary. And us here at $1 Million Destiny, we've realised that there isn't any direct referral commission in MeCoin, so everything's about the binary as far as commissions are concerned. So what we're going to do is, we're literally going to sign up our first 2 referrals under us, and then after that we're going to give away all of our referrals to the rest of our team. So that helps you build your binary as we fill the slots in from, I'm not sure which way you can see that with the camera being, but from left to right. Okay, so if you sign up with us first and you're on the first line, then within hours you're going to get your first 2 people filled up in your binary. Then the guy next to you is going to get his 2 filled up, and then after that we move down to the next row. Okay, so we fill up 2, 2, 2, 2. By giving away those referrals and letting them sign up with your user ID. Okay, so what that does is it gets your binary active, because you need 2 direct signups to get your binary active. Now if we just filled our binary left and right, as we have done in other programs, then you wouldn't get your binary activated unless you brought someone in on your inside leg. If you don't understand about binary too well, give me a shout. I'll talk it through with you, because it can get a bit confusing and I don't have a diagram I can work with at the moment. But basically, by joining with us, you're going to get your team built up for you, okay? Which in turn means earning more money, because 10% of nothing is nothing, but 10% of whatever we get is 10% of whatever we get. If we, if we have build 10 Bitcoin underneath you, your weaker side's going to be sort of just under 5 Bitcoin. You're going to make 0.5 Bitcoin for free, okay? Of course, if you can bring in and build your own team as well, then you can make even more money, guys. Programs like this that we've worked in the past have brought us tens of Bitcoin from the binary. It's just been unreal, As it says here, at the end of the 30-day period, you've accumulated approximately 150%. Okay, so as I said before, that works out about 137% if you're on the 1 Bitcoin package. If you're on other packages, then it's different. If you start with a 1.1 Bitcoin package, your profit's going to be 18.75%, which is still great for a month of doing absolutely nothing. Okay, if you start with a 10 Bitcoin package, you're looking at almost 40% net profit. Okay, so that's the same diagram but with dollar value. Here we can talk about the binary. Okay, 10% is paid on the lesser leg of initial investments made. Okay, so the first time your sign up comes in, if you get 10 Bitcoin on your left and 5 Bitcoin on your right, you will get paid 10% of that 5 Bitcoin. Okay, so you'll get 0.5 Bitcoin from that side. And that builds as more people come in as well. It's not just a one-off thing. If you get one person in and that scenario happens, 10 and 5, and you get another 10 people in, and they're all adding Bitcoin, you're getting 10% of the weaker leg of all the Bitcoin in that side as well. Okay, so for an example, okay, John signs up Paul on his right side, okay, who purchases a $500 or a 0.5 Bitcoin package, which equates to 500 points. He then signs up Jane on his left, who purchases a 1,001 Bitcoin package, which equates to 1,000 points. So John, the guy at the top, now qualifies to receive 10% bonus on the 500, the 0.5 Bitcoin leg. Okay, so that's $50 or 0.005. Because 10% is paid on the side that has the least amount of points, in the example above, that would be the right side. Okay, it can be any side. It depends on how your team builds. Okay, and you can decide to choose which side you want to put people on as well. But as I said, we're going to be building up solid underneath us, so every spot underneath you is going to get filled up if you're in at the right time. And binary points are paid from spillover as well, so if we signed anyone direct to us and they dropped underneath you, you would get binary points from them as well. It's 10% on the initial purchases, so the first time they purchase a package, you get 10%, okay? You need to renew your package every 30 days to keep your binary position. Okay, if you don't stay at the level you start at, so if you start at 1 Bitcoin and you decide to drop to a 0.5 Bitcoin package in the second month, you will lose your binary position. Okay, what happens on secondary and third and fourth purchases is you get 5% of the points on that. So instead of getting 0.1 Bitcoin for somebody that comes in with 1 Bitcoin, you get 0.05. Okay, but still residual income that's coming in for nothing for you guys, as well as your daily returns. Okay. There is also a 2x2 matrix as well, which is built in separate from the binary, so there's another matrix for you, and basically there are two slots down and 2 slots across, so you have 2 people down and 2 rows, so it takes 6 people to fill your binary up. Once you've filled your binary, not your binary, sorry, it takes 6 people to build up your network matrix, okay, and once that's filled, that will pay out a $150 bonus over and over again. Okay, so if you brought in, say, 36 people underneath you, you're going to fill 6 matrices up, so you're going to get paid 6 lots of 150 on top of the binary bonus and on top of your daily returns as well. The only stipulation with this is these people have to join with the same package as you. If you have a 1 Bitcoin package and someone comes in at 0.5 Bitcoin, they won't fall into your matrix, they will fall into someone else's who's got a 0.5 package. If however you have multiple packages, so if you were to decide to buy one of each package, okay, everyone in your downline then, and everyone who comes in underneath you, so everyone from your referrals as well, would go into one of your particular matrices. So you would have 7 matrices if you decided to buy one of each package. Okay, so everyone that comes in with 0.1 will go into your 0.1 matrix, everyone that comes in with 0.3 will go into your 0.3 matrix, everyone that comes in with 0.5 will go into your 0.5 matrix, and so on and so forth. you know, I mean, if you can afford to do that, then go for it. You know, I'm going to kind of keep it simple with the $1 Million Destiny team. We're going in at the 1 Bitcoin level today as it opens, so that we can get a head start on the binary and start building our binary up for when the lesser packages start coming in. So that we've all got a team there ready to build with their teams as well, and there are quite a few people lined up, so things are looking really good. Okay. Yeah, cycles. Okay, so depending on the package you've got, so if you've got a 0.1 Bitcoin package, you're only able to do 2 matrix cycles per day, so you can earn $300 a day just by having a 0.1 package and getting 12 more people, it would be for 2 cycles, getting 12 more people to join underneath you with the same package. Okay, if you have a 0.3 package, it's 4 cycles per day, so you can earn up to $600 a day on the network matrix. If you have a 0.5 package, it's 6 cycles. A 1 Bitcoin package, 8 cycles. So as we go in, if we can get 48 people to join with 1 Bitcoin, we will get 8 lots of $150. So that's $1,200 per day possibly that we could get. For the 3 Bitcoin is, do we have a 3 Bitcoin package still? Yeah, for the 3 Bitcoin package, it's 10 cycles. There is no 5 Bitcoin package, so the 10 Bitcoin package is going to be 20 cycles per day. A lot of extra money if you can get the right people in, okay? Okay, that just tells you a bit about that. So now, what is MeCoin? Okay, so it's a cryptocurrency trading company. We have the opportunity as members to invest in packages, and that generates a return daily, which is paid out. Despite the name, MeCoin is not an actual altcoin. It's just the name of the company based out of Colombia. Okay, the company CEO is Juan Carlos Olaya. His full details can be found on his personal website. The link for that is there at http://juancarlosolaya.com. And it should be noticed he's successfully been running another program for approximately 4 years, and that's been consistently paying for those 4 years too. And one of the most important factors to consider is the leadership behind it. And for the non-Spanish speakers, use a Google Chrome browser for that website, okay? Because it will be in Spanish, because he's South American, so his first language is Spanish. But Google Chrome will translate that for you, so you can see where you're going. In fact, what we'll do actually, if I can just bring that up, yeah. I'll actually open that up for you so you can see the website, okay? And there's Juan Carlos's website, okay? And there's the guy. It's automatically translated it because I'm in Google Chrome, so he's an online and offline internet marketing and social media expert. I'll let you guys go into that, and in fact, it hasn't translated it, but I'm sure there's a button on Chrome for translate, okay? If not, go into Google Translate, and you can just type in the web address there, and it will translate it for you. Okay, so the official pre-launch date is today, the 25th of March 2017. You have the opportunity to position yourself in the company on this date, so today you'll need to purchase a 1 Bitcoin package or higher. The lower price packages will be available for purchase in 1 week. First payouts to the members will be made on the 17th of April. Okay? So if you build your team up to then, you can have quite a nice payout coming on the 17th of April. Or if you join in underneath us and we build your team up for you, then you're going to get a nice payout for free on the 17th of April. And who can beat that? They'll be using Poloniex for trading. Okay. Obviously, you can go to Poloniex and see that, but it's a trading platform that I use quite a lot, and it's probably the most popular trading platform there is for altcoin trading. Who will be doing the trading? Is it manual? Is it by bots? Okay, it's all going to be done manually by a team of experienced traders. Okay, they have an operational director and an analytical expert. And the traders are trading with approximately $5 million at the moment. Okay, the daily returns vary from 9% to 20% and can sometimes be higher. And it's, as I said to you before, proof of trading. Proof of trading has been shown live. I haven't seen it myself, but apparently it has been shown live with a 13% profit margin on the 19th of March. Okay. The traders have been trading for the company for approximately 6 months, and the compensation plan was based on the average profitability over those 6 months. Okay, it has its own digital wallet, gives them 100% control over the finances, and it was also explained that a popular company has over $8 million in pending transactions in a well-known wallet, and that's why the company decided to have their own rather than let someone else have control of their funds. When we purchase a package, the money will be sent to the company's Bitcoin wallet, and when we're getting paid, it will be sent wherever we want it to go. Any Bitcoin wallet. Okay, so you'll be able to put your Bitcoin wallet address in your back office once you sign up. Okay, the 30-day reinvestment is manual. It's entirely up to you whether you want to reinvest at the end of the 30 days or even before. You you'll be given 48 hours to repurchase, or you'll lose your binary position, as I mentioned, and you need to repurchase at the same level you were at for your first month, and you need to continue that level on if you want to keep the binary position. No limit to packages, so as I said before, if you want to buy one of each, go for it. If you want to buy 10 of one, go for it. If you want to put 100 Bitcoin in there, go for it. Entirely up to you. Just give yourself a good look around, do due diligence. Obviously I'm covering most of it here, but you know, there's a lot more can be looked at than what I'm showing you here. And be wary that everything online comes with risk. We never know what's going on out there, so only invest what you can afford to lose, just in case. Can you upgrade your package? No. Okay, so once you bought your package, you've bought your package. If you want to upgrade, buy another package. Okay, so if you're at 1,000, if you're at 1 Bitcoin and you want to upgrade to 3 Bitcoin, just buy 2 more 1 Bitcoin packages, or upgrade with a 3 Bitcoin, so you've got 4 in total. Trading proof. This is what I was on about before. Twice per week, traders will do live trading. Okay, they show you a trading platform, you see the live rates, and you can compare it against the live videos just to prove that it is actually live. There won't be any pre-recorded videos or screenshots. It will be live trading, which is going to be great. Once that comes up and we see that, then obviously there's going to be no doubt whatsoever that this is the real deal, really. Okay, in the future they do plan to have an application for cell phones, mobile phones, that we can download and get live trading signals, which will help us to trade manually ourselves if we choose to do so, and that will be sent from the traders in the company. Payment options are Bitcoin only. The minimum daily withdrawal is $50. Okay, as it says there, once you've accumulated $50, it will be automatically sent to your wallet. Okay, so if you earn $200 today, you'll receive it less your 5% charge for withdrawal in your Bitcoin wallet the following day. Okay, so it takes up to 24 hours to get it for you. And as it says there, please feel free to ask any questions you may have. You can get me at steve.milliondollardestiny.net, or you can go to facebook.com/milliondollardestiny and drop a question in the message box there, and either myself, Adrian, or Johnny will be more than happy to help you. I know I rushed through that quite a bit because I was worried I had quite a lot to go through, and I didn't want to make this video last for too long. So if you do want to chat some more, please do get in touch. I'll be more than happy to talk to you. For those of you that want to get yourselves positioned high up in the binary and take advantage of our team build, get yourself sorted out ASAP. Okay, launch is later today, so there isn't long left. We were late coming to the table a little bit on this pre-launch, so the video is obviously not giving you a great deal of time frame, but you have actually got a week, 7 days, to make sure that you get in with the 1 Bitcoin package before the lesser package people come in. So that will help give you a bit of time to sort your Bitcoin out and get yourself processed and set up. But we're here to help you guys, here to help you make money, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? Thanks for your time. Take care, everyone.